Before we begin, if you enjoy behind-the-scenes stories and online rumors like this, make sure you're subscribed for more. In Physical Asia, 8 national teams from across Asia went head-to-head, competing in brutal challenges that demanded raw strength, endurance, and most importantly, team strategy. Team Mongolia entered the competition with 6 athletes, led by state lion wrestler Orkhonbayar, alongside judoka Adia Shurin, mixed martial artist Unk Orgil, basketball player Dulgun, and volleyball athlete Kanzurin. At the very beginning of the show, Team Mongolia was clearly underestimated. But as the episodes went on, everything changed. Through skill, smart strategy, and surprisingly strong team coordination, Mongolia began to stand out from the rest. One challenge after another, they proved they were not just participants, they were contenders. In the end, Team Mongolia rose to the top 2 teams of the entire season, going head-to-head with Team Korea in the final stage, and ultimately finishing in 2nd place. Many international viewers began to explain this success with one key factor: the leadership of team captain Orkhonbayar, his smart tactics, his ability to organize the team, and the way he made critical decisions under pressure. But it didn't stop there. Beyond his intelligence and leadership skills, Orkhonbayar's powerful physique, combined with his calm, warm, and visually striking presence, quickly caught the attention of international audiences, especially female viewers, and the numbers prove it. Before appearing on Physical Asia, Orkhonbayar had around 83,000 followers on Instagram. Fast forward just 1 month after the show aired, that number exploded. His following increased by 373,000, reaching a total of 456,000 followers. That means, on average, he was gaining nearly 25,000 new followers every single day. Almost overnight, Orkhonbayar went from a national athlete to an international fan favorite. Orkhonbayar was born on July 1, 1998, in Saga Anur Sum, Selengey Province, Mongolia. And the moment that changed everything for him came much earlier than most people realize. His first real inspiration to pursue wrestling is closely tied to one name: Olympic champion Naiden Tuvshinbayar. At that time, Orkhonbayar was just 8 years old, only beginning elementary school. But watching that victory lit something inside him. That single moment gave him a powerful sense of motivation and sparked his interest in wrestling. Years later, at the age of 14, Orkhonbayar officially took his first step into the sport. He joined a freestyle wrestling club led by his school's physical education teacher, Gantumur, in his hometown. And from that point on, his wrestling journey had truly begun. According to his father, Orkhonbayar was always a determined child. Even at a young age, he would say that he would succeed in wrestling and one day bring pride to Mongolia. There's even a story his family still remembers. One day, while his parents were away in the countryside, Orkhonbayar entered a children's wrestling competition without telling anyone, and when they returned, they discovered he had already won 1st place. But what surprises many people is this: as a child, Orkhonbayar wasn't only focused on sports. He wrote poems and essays, he enjoyed artistic reading, and he loved to draw. Even back then, the discipline, creativity, and quiet confidence were already there. During the Netflix show, Orkhonbayar once said something that caught attention. He said, "In Mongolia, there is no one who doesn't know me." And honestly, that statement isn't an exaggeration. Mongolian wrestling is not just a sport. It is one of the most respected national traditions in Mongolia. Orkhonbayar has been dedicated to wrestling since the age of 14. Over the years, he became a 2-time provincial champion and repeatedly earned top titles at the national level. Through those achievements, he gained not only victories, but the love and respect of the Mongolian people. And here's something many people don't realize. Long before Netflix, long before international attention, Orkhonbayar was already a crush for many women in Mongolia. But now, things have gone global. Today, he's not just a crush for Mongolian girls. He's becoming an international crush. During Physical Asia, It wasn't just his strength that stood out. His calm attitude, his maturity, and his quiet humility made him even more appealing on screen. And after the show, that side of him became even more visible. In vlogs and videos filmed with Australian team member Eddie and Korean team member Amadi, his shy, humble personality showed through even more clearly. Many viewers described him as adorable, like an unspoiled child. Even as Orkhonbayar gained massive international attention and became increasingly popular among female fans, there was one thing he always kept private: his personal life, especially when it comes to his wife and his family. Because of his young age and public image, many viewers naturally assumed that Orkhonbayar was single. But that assumption turned out to be wrong. During a video filmed with Eddie and Amadi, Eddie accidentally let something slip. He mentioned that Orkhonbayar is not only married, but that his wife was 5 months pregnant at the time. Since that video was released about a month ago, that would mean his wife is now around 6 months pregnant. The story didn't end there. According to what was mentioned in the video, Orkhonbayar's very private wife even made a traditional Mongolian shirt as a gift for Eddie. It was also revealed that she traveled together with Orkhonbayar to South Korea. Eddie also briefly mentioned her name, Mugi. Despite being active on social media platforms like Facebook and Instagram, Orkhonbayar has never shared a single photo or story of his wife. And because of that silence, international fans, especially those who had a crush on him, began growing increasingly curious. Who is she? What does she look like? For many overseas fans, the mystery surrounding Orkhonbayar's wife has only made the curiosity grow even stronger. At one point, a video began circulating on TikTok. In the clip, Orkhonbayar was seen taking a photo with a woman wearing a yellow deal. Almost immediately, rumors started spreading. Many people claimed that must be his wife. But that turned out to be false. The woman in the photo was later identified as Ulzi, a Mongolian long-song singer. They had simply taken a photo together at a public event. Nothing more. But the speculation didn't stop there. Another rumor claimed that Orkhonbayar's wife was an archer. The story came from jokes and playful comments, people saying that women were shooting arrows at Orkhonbayar because of their interest in him. Over time, that joke somehow turned into a rumor that he had married an archer. But once again, it was nothing more than a joke. So the real question remained: who is Orkhonbayar's wife really? On Reddit, under a post titled, "Is Orkhonbayar married or single?" several users claimed that his wife's name is Mogi. Some fans also noticed something interesting. On Orkhonbayar's Instagram bio, he once had the letters MU followed by a heart emoji. Shortly after Physical Asia aired and he gained massive public attention, that detail quietly disappeared. Orkhonbayar follows only a small number of people on Instagram. Among them, there was an account with the initials MU. Fans quickly connected the dots. The initials matched the name Moji, and also matched what had once appeared in his bio. According to online discussions, his wife is the director of a coal transportation company and is several years older than him. Some people summed it up perfectly. The wife is the boss and the husband is a famous star. And honestly, many say it sounds like a perfect match. On top of everything else, yet another rumor began circulating around Orkhonbayar. According to social media speculation, after Physical Asia, Orkhonbayar was seen multiple times traveling to South Korea and Japan together with Mongolian team member Kanda. These sightings quickly caught public attention and sparked new rumors online. But here's where things get interesting. At some point, people noticed that Orkhonbayar no longer follows Kanda or Adiosharan on Instagram. Social media users immediately began forming theories. Some speculated that because of the rumors involving Kandasuran, Orkhonbayar's wife may have logged into his account and unfollowed the female contestants herself. Others claimed that during social media content shoots and photo sessions, Orkhonbayar was often seen keeping a noticeable distance from Kanda. These details only added fuel to the speculation. However, Kanda later addressed the issue directly. During an appearance on a podcast, she completely denied the rumors. She stated clearly, "There is absolutely nothing like that between us. Please stop spreading these kinds of rumors." And with that, the story was put to rest. Still, one thing remains clear. Orkhonbayar has always tried to keep his personal life private. And ironically, that very mystery seems to make him even more appealing to fans, especially female audiences. And if you made it this far, don't forget to subscribe.